Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about the comment that I have been receiving a lot lately, and that is just about how my voice sounds so feminine. If you guys watch my videos from 1-2 years ago, my voice was so different than it is right now, and I hear myself talk every day, so I haven't really noticed the change. But as I go back and I watch videos from so long ago, I realized that my voice has changed drastically in the past year or two. So I just want to give you guys my tips and tricks for how I got my voice to be higher than it is naturally. So this myth that I want to bust is that estrogen is going to change your voice. If you guys are transgendered and you're either on hormones or you're thinking about starting hormones, I just want to let you guys know your voice will not change from being on HRT. So female to male, your voice will change with the testosterone, but from male to female, your voice does not change. It's either through voice feminization surgery or it's through voice training. So I did not have voice feminization surgery. I feel like there's just a lot of complications that go along with that, and nothing I was willing to take the risk for. So I was just going to train my voice. Honestly, this started about a year ago. I had really hated the way that I was sounding in my YouTube videos. I was like, why does my voice have such an undertone that is so deep? And I was like, I want to get rid of that. So I searched YouTube and I found a bunch of videos about how people have trained their voice to be in a higher pitch. So what I have been doing pretty much for the last year or so is just purposely talking in a higher pitch. I don't purposely do it anymore. Like, this is just how I sound. But naturally, I would be a lot deeper than this, and I'm not even sure that I can even get my voice to talk that low since I've been just so consistently talking like this. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see, I can like drop my voice that low, but this is what's like natural to me. Like when I go to speak, this is just how I talk. So my tip for voice training is just to consistently be aware of how you're speaking. I, in the beginning, was constantly thinking about it. I mean, it was like every second of the day I was thinking about talking in a higher pitch. The way that I talk, it just kind of goes up higher in my like throat. It's not like down deep down here like it used to be. It's kind of just like in the back of my throat. That's so hard to explain. I'm not like a voice teacher, so I'm just explaining to you what I physically notice when I like was going through and doing voice training. You know, I heard someone say that they're talking in their head voice and not their like chest voice. That's how I feel like I'm talking, like higher. Like I'm just forcing myself to talk higher. For a while, you are going to be consciously aware that you're doing it, but as everything else, it's just going to become a habit and it's just going to be everyday life, and your body is just going to get used to talking in that way, and you'll just speak naturally like that. You won't have to think about it. Like, I don't think about talking anymore. Sometimes I will. It depends. If I'm meeting new people, like if I'm meeting new people I've never met before, I will speak higher, or sometimes in public I'll speak higher, even higher than this. But normally if I'm just with friends, chilling, having a good time, I'll just talk in like my normal voice and I'm not thinking about it as much. But when I'm in public, I still consciously think about it because I want to make sure that I'm talking in like an unclockable way. And that is not to say it doesn't matter like how you talk. There are many women that I have encountered that have deeper voices. I mean, I've met some who have like very, very low octave voices, and that doesn't mean that they were men. It just means that they have a lower octave voice. So I, over time, have just come to accept what my voice sounds like, and I've realized that women come in all shapes, different sizes, sounds, everything. So that is why I am a little less conscious about it now. I am usually, though, aware of it when I come on YouTube. I feel like sometimes I talk in a higher pitch on YouTube than I do in real life also. It's just something I do out of habit. It's just something I like sit down in front of the camera and I think about it, and then I'm like, I'm thinking about too many things at once, so that my voice is one of them. It's something that is going to take time, so don't get discouraged if after a month or so you're still feeling like you're struggling or you're still mentally having to think about it. After a while, I've been doing this for about almost a year. If you guys go back and watch videos from a year ago, 2 years ago, you will notice the tone in my voice. Some people who have been watching my videos for a while have also noticed the difference. I couldn't believe how much of a drastic change there was from 2 years ago to now. I just couldn't believe I walked around and sounded like that. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I've always pretty much had like a feminine way of speaking, But as for the deep tone and the deep octave, like I've got like rid of that. I don't want you guys to get discouraged about your voice. It is something that shouldn't even be a thing anyway. But society places so many restrictions on what a woman should sound like, what a woman should look like, how a woman should present herself. I know this video may be anticlimactic for some of you, maybe thinking that I had voice feminization surgery. I did not. I have just been training and practicing as much as I can, and honestly, I still need improvement. Like, I feel like I'm still working on it to this day, improving it and getting it better, because when I'm editing these videos and I watch them back, I will be my biggest critic, and I'll be like, you know what, you could talk higher, you could sound more feminine, but I think everyone is their own worst critic, so I need to learn to just kind of step back a little bit and just accept it for who it is. And if you guys learned something, or if you guys have any tips and tricks, share them in the comments down below. I'm sure everyone would like to know how you guys have been doing it, if that's something you guys have been doing, or maybe you're a vocal coach and you know how all of that works. Let everybody know in the comments down below. We'll get like a little conversation started. Don't forget to subscribe. That button will be down there, and give this video a thumbs up. Also, my last video will be right here. Don't forget to check it out and subscribe. Stay on the channel, have a laugh, and learn some makeup techniques, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.